Hey YouTube, Yeti Vape is checking in. Today we have got an e-juice review for Yeti Vape. If you're a Custard fan, you need Yeti Vape in your life. I've got 5 from their Custard line for review today, although they make a plethora of juice. I was checking out their website and, they've got something for everybody. Kind of a funny story behind how I ended up with this juice. I ended up, I get vape mail periodically throughout the week, different companies sending me stuff, and I get a lot of e-juice vendors sending me stuff as well. I ended up getting like 3 or 4 packages that day, and I was going through them, and I pulled out this Yeti Vape Custard line, and I was like, holy crap, this looks fantastic. I was talking to my girlfriend, though, and I was like, I don't remember talking to this company. I just, for the life of me, I couldn't recall, contacting Yeti Vape about doing a review for them. But I thought, well, maybe I just forgot. It was in my email somewhere, and I just moved on and started vaping on it, and I freaking loved it. So I was dying to do this review. Well, on the side story here, Hijinks had hit me up, and some of you might know he's a Canadian, and so he actually contacted me to see if I could receive a juice for him, and then he would cover the shipping and I would ship it up to him because the company couldn't send to Canada. I said, absolutely, I'll totally do it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, send it my way. Well, the next email I got from Hijinks was, hey man, did you get the juice yet, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I didn't even know they had sent it yet. No offense, Hijinks, I thought I was going to get an email saying, okay, they're sending it your way, blah, blah, blah. So, I didn't even think about it after that. Well, then I kind of put 2 and 2 together and realized, holy crap, this was the juice that was supposed to go to Hijinks. Unfortunately, I had vaped quite a bit of it. The Abbott Road being specifically the one I had vaped the most of. I'd already gone through about half the bottle by the time he contacted me. The rest were pretty much full. I just tried them out. But this is fantastic. It's going to be the first one I review for you guys. So I vaped through a lot of it. I hit him up and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I totally spaced that. Didn't know this was the juice. So I hit up Yeti Vape and I said, hey man, Hijinks had actually won this in a contest. So, I felt really, really bad. And I was like, I'll send you some more juice, blah, blah, blah. But, he was cool with it. Anyway, I hit up Yeti Vape and I said, hey, you sent this juice to me for Hijinks. It's fantastic stuff. I would love to review it. I got to send these bottles off to him. They said, you know what? Keep those bottles. We'll send him some fresh ones since you already kind of vaped in them. And yeah, we'd love for you to do a review. So really awesome company. That was so cool of them to do. Again, Hijinks, I apologize for vaping your juice. It really is awesome, and when it does come, and I do ship you the full bottles, you're going to be freaking in love. Because this is probably my favorite company right now. They're right up there with Lucky Ruckus. I'd say it's like, I'm not going to put first, second, third place, but at the very top of my list is going to be Lucky Ruckus, Yeti Vape, and Herbal Tides by far. They are, hands down, I'm loving what I've been tasting. This is blowing my mind. Again, I've already gone through almost this whole 30 mil of the Abbott Road. It is so good. It is so good dripped. I freaking love it. And I'm going to actually jump on another, I'm going to order about 2 or 3 of these because I freaking love it. This is my all day, every day, I dream of this vape. It's a strawberry custard. I'll read the description to you. Abbott Road is a strawberry custard. That's the description. I love their graphic on here. It's got the Sasquatch or the Yeti, crossing on the way. They've got child-proof caps. They do have their warning. They show you the nic level, all that jazz. These are all in 6 milligram nic. Yeah, so just, all around, I like the graphics, digging the website. I like the look of the bottles. So, plus for that. Let's fire up Abbott Road and we'll give you the review. Oh, so good. Alright, obviously I love this one. It's almost gone. Abbott Road is by far my favorite that they sent, although all 5 I'm in love with. I give this a 10 out of 10, hands down. The strawberry tastes completely natural. It's got a fantastic custard undertone. All of them have a similar kind of custard undertone that's in the mix, but it does stand out on its own as well. It's not like it's real subtle. It's perfect synergy. Again, I can't speak highly enough of Abbott Road. I want to vape this all day. I love a lot of the e-juice I have, but Abbott Road has definitely taken first place on my choice of vapes throughout the day. I am just absolutely in love with this custard. Can't recommend it enough. Screw it, I'm giving it an 11 out of 10 because it's that fucking good, okay? It is amazing. So yeah, jump on Yeti Vape. This is fantastic stuff. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more. We're gonna take a pause break. I'll show you the website, and then we'll finish out with the last 2. Up next is Yashu. Got that on the Magma. Read your description here. All right. Yashu brings the waffle and custard together nicely. See, these are very simplistic descriptions. I like that they're not trying to, win you over with just, fancy words. They're just straightforward. This is what it is. So, yeah. Waffle and custard. Man, that's really nice. It's almost like a kind of a baked dessert taste to it. So, that could be waffle, that could be whatever. It could be like the base of a donut, not with the frosting, but kind of that just really sweet bread. Has a really nice baked taste to it. Almost a hint of cinnamon, like real light. I don't know if it's actually in there, but that's what I'm getting. And again, you get that fantastic custard taste. So I'm going to give this one a 9.5 out of 10. I really do love it. It's fantastic. Again, if you're a custard fan, you're going to fall in love with this company. Oh, and, hands down, quality is a 10 across the board, obviously. I mean, if it's this good, it's going to be high quality as well. Oh, and just fantastic vapor production. Oh, I love this company. I'm going nuts here with how good this is, people. Oh, all right, I need to calm down a bit. I'm getting a little too excited. Up next, Nanogram. Got that on the Tobe Addy. All right, Nanogram is a banana custard. So again, straightforward. I've fallen in love with banana vapes lately, so I was really excited about this banana custard. Fire this up and give my review. Tastes fantastic. It's not necessarily it's not really that natural banana taste. It's like a caramelized banana, almost like in a banana sundae or something. Again, you get the nice custard undertone. This is just a really, really good banana vape. It's definitely up there with some of my favorites that I've had. What would I score this one? I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. It's probably one of out of the 5 they sent me, I would say, I'm not going to say my least favorite because I love it, but the one I'm vaping the least of the 5. I still really, really dig it, and I know I'll end up vaping through that bottle in no time, but the other ones are just so tasty that I focused on the banana one a little less. But when I do go out and travel, I usually take 3 of these bottles with me, and the banana one is one of the 3. Still a fantastic vape. If you like banana, obviously you will love this. Oh, so good. Oh my God. All right, let's take a pause break. We'll check out Yeti Vape's website, and then we'll finish out with the last 2. And here we are with YetiVape.com. We got all kinds of stuff for sale, all kinds of different things you can check out. But we're just going to go to the e-liquids and down to the custard line. And like I said, as you see in that list, there is a ton of selection. All right, so we'll just click on one of these just to kind of show you what's up. But anyway, here's their whole custard line. I love their graphic here. Very cool. All right, so 10 mils are going for $8.99. It looks like if you do a 30 mil, you're going to add $9. So what is that? $17.99, something like that. Yeah, so a pretty fair price in my opinion for a 30 mil. You go from 0 to 24 Nick, and it looks like you can do some flavor kick add-ons here. So yeah, little something for everyone here. Again, Abbott Road. Holy crap, that stuff is so good. So jump on YetiVape.com and order your juice now, people. Let's get back to the review. And that was our up close and personal with YetiVape.com. All right, we're going to finish out the review with Haze and Stashu. All right, the description for Haze. A hazelnut custard, thus the name Haze. And we've created quite the haze in here. I was trying to vape through the e-juice, so I didn't waste any of it because it's that good. Made myself a little bit lightheaded and put a nice little fog in the room. So it's not the camera, it is literally the haze that's going on here. Yeah, so we got that on the Tobe Addy. I'll fire that up. Just like the product description, it's a nice hazelnut. It's kind of a creamy hazelnut. It almost has like an undertone of almost like a tobacco. This one, when I first vaped it, I thought it might have been like a hazelnut tobacco mix. But maybe that's just because I'm used to that kind of hazelnut tobacco mix and it just kind of reminded me of it. But it almost has a little bit of an earthiness in there. This one, I think I'm going to give this an 8.75 out of 10. I definitely dig it. Not my favorite of the ones they sent. Still really good. You know, I don't know what it is, if it's the hazelnut or what, but it's one that I like to vape on, but not like an all-day vape for me personally. Still really, really good. Fantastic vapor production, and again, quality's a 10. Delicious. All right, last but not least, Stashu. Got that on the Paradigm Magma. Read you the product description, which says, the elegant flavor of dulce de leche in a smooth custard. Oh my lord, that sounds good. Wow. This is like a really nice, like almost vanilla-ish cream. Again, you get the really nice custard taste. All of these have a similar undertone with that custard, and it's fantastic. It definitely stands on its own, but it's the undertone as well. So, you know, you get the nice flavors that they're going for, and then you finish out with that really nice custard taste. This just reminds me of a really nice, like, you know, cream type dessert. I don't think I've ever had a dulce de leche. I don't really know what that is. But to me, it's kind of like vanilla-y. Really tasty, really sweet. Definitely like a dessert. Yeah, loving this one. I'm going to give this a 9.75 out of 10. It is really, really fantastic. All of these are fantastic. I really look forward to ordering from Yeti Vapes again. Like I said, Abbott Road is like my new dig. I am in love with that blend. Can't speak highly enough of it. So definitely check out their custard line, and you know, they've got a ton of other juice too, so check that out. But from what I can tell, they are kicking ass. So keep up the good work, Yeti Vape. I was really, wow, I don't know what's going on. Really stoked to vape your stuff. Stoked that Hijinks won the contest and that I accidentally stole his juice. Again, I apologize, but he is getting new bottles, people. So anyway, thank you to everyone who watched. You know, that's my review for Yeti Vape e-juice. So 2 thumbs up, definitely, A+, 100%, whatever, go get it. It's fantastic juice. Peace and love, YouTube. Atheist Vapist is out.